Yeah, sure. Let's start streaming. So, let's uh let's set things up. This here, this here. Also stop my own thing from playing. Then this. It's only 2 weeks and it's been a while. Then we give an absolutely insane number of heads ups. That's one. That is two. 3, even though no one cares about that one. 4, 5, and 6. There we go. My word. So, hi, welcome to the stream. I have a lot to say. First of all, that's 6 servers I have just informed of the fact I'm streaming. Oh, this week has been nuts. It's starting with me figuring, hey, wait a minute. If I stream MagMammal 2 and participate in MagMammal 3 and need a spoiler room, I have business with the MagMammal 2 server. So I joined the MagMammal 2 server. Flashback literally a day later. The judge applications begin for MagMammal 3, and that's a queue for the MagMammal 3 server to exist, which meant another server for me to join. And then there's just me making things for MagMammal 3 and all sorts of insane things happening. So, yeah, there's that. Also, before we begin, 2 things about MagMammal 3. First of all, a warning that I do have unlisted stuff. So if you're applying a judge for a judge and you see something that's, you know, mine. That to the right? Hi binary, that was me, actually. Thanks a lot. It took a lot of work. But yeah, if you're planning to apply and you see a video from me, it's not shared by me or it is shared by me in the right place, don't watch it. I took many measures to make sure that sort of thing wouldn't happen, so it should be fine. Second, the sample levels for judge applications are playable. This announcement is for everyone. And I intend to stream them, but only after judge applications are done, for obvious reasons. So there's that. Anyway, that's enough shit. Let's start up MagMammal 2, since that is what the thumbnail is saying right now. And have the credits up while I'm at it. I forgot about those. Of course, being MagMammal 2, it takes a while to load. I forgot, it's still on. Mick, you live! Hi, welcome to the stream. So, let me just go change the resolution real quick, which I kind of changed when I was doing a thing. So, today's plans are, well, starting up off with, what was it? Yes, he's here. The lower tiers again, the samples. I did a few streams back the 3 lower tiers, or at least a sample of those. So now I start off with tier 4. However, before I do that, I'm not you, Eddie. Also, I Absol. So, I was made aware of a thing. This is apparently how you turn off upgrades. Which, yeah. There is a skin that I kind of really want, and it requires me buying all of the upgrades. There. However, I didn't want to buy the Buster upgrade, so, and have to break the game, so I didn't buy them, since I didn't figure out the way to disable them. Hold on, so... Oh my god, they are disabled. Thank you. I have Eddie's body type, you're right, Mick. That's Fridge built brilliance, or rather Fridge insanity. However, I will not use the skin immediately, since the MeRL skin will fit at least one level, and the 2 levels I do before that as well. That's the wrong... I'm sorry, it's been a while. Let me go blunder around the hub. It's literally there in huge letters. Costume. How the f did I miss it? Now, Roll doesn't have my body type, obviously. That's not the one. This is, though. As someone who got into the Megaman franchise through fan games, the fan game being Hard Hat, where you play as a mat, this skin, come to think of it, is kind of special to me. But again, MeIRL is the way to go for now. So let us go with MeIRL. Also, another plan I had for a while is... oh, there's tier 4 already. Was to play Megalondo again in tier 3 for legit. However, that won't be the case because I was an idiot and realized only after watching Flashman streams that I literally just saw Megalondo. In that case, what's the point of playing it if I'm not playing it blind? Sorry, Binary. Again, it's probably only be 3 levels at the boss before I change skins. So, we are... Oh great, this is a Hellwheel ref. I forgot about that. This level isn't it. Oh, this wasn't it either. Oh wait, now, believe it or not, the level I'm starting with is a motion sickness one. Which to this day is the only level that skip board haven't skipped. Due to me not really suffering from motion sickness that much. Of course, then the disqualified level came along, and those who saw my first MagMammal 2 stream know that didn't end so well. This level, not so much. I can see people getting motion sick, but I only started to feel a little off after I reached the boss. Hi Etherville, welcome to the stream, and hold on. Oh, there's the bolt. Gee, Cosmic, yeah, the tier 4 theme is pretty good. I wonder who did it. Oh dear, that sounds like a pain, literally nothing animated, and... Okay, so as it turns out, the levels... These enemies didn't die to charge shots. Oh, no. So, focus. Focus. There are many troublesome sections in the level, this isn't it. So, so the gimmick, fun fact, this is the first level in the contest that made me truly smile. And it was as early as tier 4. Of course, there is the problem. Of course, there's the problem that, that the creator got a little carried away with this gimmick. Which made it very painful to traverse some of the rooms sometimes, and... Okay, that's where I got the jump. Seriously, I saw this and if I could see the smile on my face, I would have remembered it. It was just I was just like, oh my god, the good stuff started earlier than I thought. Of course, then I played the rest of the level, but still. Nice. Okay. Now then, okay, so let's start here and just wait for the room to loop around. Oh, that's easy enough. Now we have this room, and I remember a discussion where what if this level, if the collision also auto-scrolled with it, with this gimmick? Well, you see the room layout, you then get crushed. Although, come to think of it, it would be a pretty cool gimmick in and of itself. Anyway, City War hologram, which made me laugh when I saw it. Though this mid-boss isn't particularly good, it was just so nice to see a custom mid-boss as this early in the contest. Ow. Hold on, I need to... Ow. Oh god. Come on, come on. Well, Adderville, keep in mind, what was I about to say? If the collision scrolled with it, you would just, oh wait, shit, now I can't, do the thing I used with the other room anymore. Then you don't really have to remember where everything is and fail constantly, like I, did. But, okay. Of course, if you do it for this stage, then yeah, you're going to have a problem if you do it for this stage. But think about the gimmick where the stage just scrolls and the levels. Oh, bees. Yeah, that's a good point, binary. I might as well use bees. Yeah, the level was actually designed around, that was a waste of bees. Then it's just a weird auto-scroller. Of course, yeah. Words, they stop coming. Yeah, I was trying to, bust a run. It's kind of a force of habit, really. Then I remembered, you're right, it's this level. No. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Not sure what boomerang firing Sniper Joes really have to do with Neon, but oh well. Then we have this room, which is non-issue. Hold on. This room is a non-issue. Thank goodness for a wooden desk. Okay, so then we have this room. Oh my god. There we go. No. I mean, some of these rooms are buster runnable. So perfect runnable, it's probably insane. Oh god. Alright, then. This. Oh god. Wait, that was a bolt on the edge. Yes. Okay, yeah, and this is probably where I need to use more bees. I need to kick bees at a lamp. Yes. Buster Ton. Alright. Checkpoint. Okay, I think... Okay, you're going to fall down. Get over it! Jeez. Oh man, this thing does not want to cooperate. Oh, that almost worked too. Ah. Yes, game, he's still here. Oh my god. How do I... No, not the bees. I need the bees for everything. Here we go. Oh. Why couldn't I do that the first time? Then just do this. Oh my god, I almost did it. Now it's just a matter of pride. How many rooms in this stage can I Buster run? Okay. Then... Okay, this time I'm going to wait at least a little so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, come on! Eeh! Yes! Come on! Come on! No soul... Bad. Wait a minute, wait. Does this work? It does. I'm being original. I'm being original. No. Why is that shield attacker literally immune to Flash Topper? Like, why? Ugh, fuck. Ah, Wheel Cutter is also awesome. Oh, whoops, that was a problem, but it's a problem I can solve. Thank you. No, Hornet, don't drop that. Right. Oh, wait, purple, yeah, but... Like, why are there suddenly enemies immune to a Flash Topper in a stage where you may or may not think of using it? Oh, once again, me thinking there's something over there, and there isn't. Oh crud. Wait. Where is the Flash Topper? Also, I see a mention, it might be me. And go! Come on. Whoa! 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 Ah, right. I see. Oh, wait. Okay then. Oh, boy, and then there's Neil Man, which I kind of had no idea to how to deal with him. Of course, after this stage, unless you've been using Hornet extensively, you can't really blame the player for. Oh my god, go away. I'll just take a death, thank you. Oh great, it's 8 mentions. Anyway, let me just deal with Neil Man this time. And maybe on the side figure out how I'm supposed to dodge all of this. Oh, how? Oh, I can shoot these things. Okay, that makes more sense. I also Grab Buster run out. I cry. Oh god. Neil Man, go away. Okay, fine. in my defense, Mick, I kind of have no defense. Yeah, I should probably have been trying to, and come to think of it, the bombs get in my way, so how did I not notice that those things die? To peas. Ow. Pyro. Oh right, I still remember that Pyro's brain got destroyed. Yeah. It gets a little out of hand. The problem is, though, as long as you just play stages to get to bosses, you have to go to Neoman's stage and then you get to Neoman, and then, yeah. You know, a lot of the judges just say the same thing here. Just destroy holograms with bees. I'm honestly surprised I found out that like stop the lights with flashing lights. That I found that out. All right. Oh, whoa. Now they're just scrolling for them. I'll probably stop reading them eventually. Not entirely true. It's just an average level. It's not very fun. Looks bad. It's executed awfully, but it's a. But it's not very fun. Looks bad and it's executed awfully. Therefore, it's an average level. Ow. And when I first ran into this level, I thought this was the motion sickness level that happened to get disqualified. My memory is a little awful though, and I totally didn't remember that it was bouncy, and I didn't remember that it was in fact Bouncy Castle. Was very well placed. And oddly enough, I'm kind of surprised that there was someone that didn't have a whole lot of trouble with the stage. How, Ace? Alright. Now we go take the train, which ever since I made that mispronunciation reminds me of the time I said accidentally called something Metrovania. Yes, Metrovania. Jesus. And the final level I selected in Tier 4 is this one. Enhanced Mobility, which is another level I kind of liked, at least in the ID's department, because, yeah, things also get a little stupid here. this is one of the reasons I like this level. It's the one way. Yes, Metrovania. The Galaxy Man teleporters are one way here, and it's just pretty well executed here for the most part. And it's something I myself did in Mega Maker. Okay, let me focus. This is a decent enough screen. I can totally do this. Now, as that was a little section with goodies, I'm not entirely surprised I missed the fact that this was a crazy short route. No, this is a MIDI. MIDI? Did I say MIDI? Yeah, no, this is MIDI. But yeah, this is silly. I'm not sure why that's an energy element. Normally I'd say Trainman mistake. Trainman. Normally I'd say Trainman mistook it for a nickel, but then there's a room below that with a nickel. It's weird. Oh, let me concentrate for a moment. Also, please let me be. Definitely. Thank you, Hornet Chaser. Yeah, spelling me RL would actually be pretty cool, I suppose. It's something different than spelling mean. At least. Oh. More teleporters. I don't know, I just found that way to use some fun. This, however, no. There were, you could skip them in Lex to Death, you can skip them here. And that's a pretty good idea for the most part. And now to switch up actual mobility things, namely a sled and teleporters, with a lack of mobility demonstrated by yours truly. No. By a regular old slugfest through enemies. Oh. Okay, hold on. Just to be sure. This is going to look pathetic, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, no. So, what? Wait, what? Are those enemies supposed to do that? I don't think they... How? Oh my god. Okay, that's how you do that. Oh! Go away, thank you. That's just sad. Down we go. Oh god! Now to remember this pretty cool spike drop where a cannon shoots at me from off screen. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Is this safe? This is. Okay, good. Although there is one that is two-way, and I said it while playing Donut Observation Center. It would sure be nice if those were color-coded. And I also, a few seconds ago, I think I just confirmed that these things, no, those, not the birds with eggs, but them birds with birds. I am an intelligent person. That these are a little bugged. Anytime the small birds are released, and the other small birds that were already aimed at you before are aimed at you again. Hold on. My favorite weapon, the super arrow. Ever since Wily 4 that is it. Oh god, no, not happening. Arrow. Well then. There we go. But yeah, you see this stuff in the sled segments. Like, how? And then this section, which is even more cool than the spike drop. Here we go. Oh, I did not get that nickel. Okay, then let me go get that, because I need shinies. And long path taken. Now, due to the weird thing with the paths, I also happened to discover that that Gary missed the long path. I mean, the sections, yeah, the spike drop sections are a little easy, but they're just fun. And back to Pyro. Hold on, I need to go and mute our WhatsApp thing. Mute, there we go. Solved. Yeah, enemy spam. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unfair. It kind of really wasn't. yes, yes. One of my favorite judges saying what I have to say about this. Especially. Yeah. Yeah, I strongly doubt that the second energy element is the stage wanting to do 2 paths. It does not look like a stage wants to do 2 paths, actually. Yes, but the enemy selection, that's actually one of the things I get. Triggered is not the right word, but that just puts me on edge if that happens. Alright, and now for, I always do the bosses of the tiers, of the lower tiers. And this was the first boss that, back in the day, it's complicated, that I liked, before realizing that, wait a minute, tier bosses don't have to be particularly simple. Because, they don't have a stage before them, that you have to be before them. They're more like big bosses than smaller ones. And then, oh boy. Having seen Flashman streams, I also know the full story behind what could have been, but isn't. Oh great, me in real life is here! Okay, I think... Okay, stop arguing. If this is you in real life... If this is you in real life... Scorchman from Zookman Z is legitimately better than you. This conversation is so stupid now. Yeah, Scorchman Z, go catch yourself. Based on a bootleg. Says the one who in real life is a head with legs. Yeah, guys, good question. Should I just go? Oh, okay, enough Meow jokes. The one to land the finishing blow on me is the superior robot. Kill me. Oh my god. I thought Rocco-chan with the mysterious fellow conversation were already quite off. And and that Dr. Light role playing in the reality core was hilarious, and then you get this. This is fine. Hold on, okay, hold on. I need to remember how to fight this boss again. But yeah, this is the first of the tier bosses that is actually simple. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, no. I swear I'm good at video games. I could fight this guy before. Okay, that's how you do it. Oh. Okay, that's better. Come on. Can you just fusion dance already? Hey, you know who? Hey, you know who I am in real life? I'm tied to a retard. I'm so going to remind me to switch to another skin. Wow, remind me to switch to another skin once I'm done with the next level, because you need to stop me from making me IRL jokes. I also need to go eat tank because I'm an idiot. Ow. No. Oh my god. I can sometimes fight boss battles well. This wasn't the time. Anyways, off to tier 5. Oh dear me. This is going to suck. I've also decided to play some levels that I didn't quite like, or some levels just to illustrate some points of mine. Aside from the levels that so far had potential but bear march, or period the levels that I liked in each tier. Yeah, it's a least favorite. It's a least favorite of Juppie, and quite possibly also my least favorite. And this is the reason why I take me IRL into this level. I'm okay. Here we go. For me to like or dislike a level, you have to do something that I didn't know if was possible. Here's what I learned from this level. It have an aesthetic, have graphics. No binary. I can't. I want to change it after this level because this is kind of the reason why I have this. Why I still have this skin on. Oh god, no. It just... You have no idea where you're going. And then more gimmicks. And not knowing where you're going really got me near the end. When I first played through this. So, please. Always have an aesthetic. I'll probably show, try to reconstrue what, whatever the word is, what happened the first time. Here's Eddie. At least he doesn't have a drill for us. God damn it, I got smashed asteroid. Oh! And here's where I really started to get the problems. I know the ROM... I know the ROM hack had air sliding. The ROM hack that this is based on. What I didn't know is that it had a... I believe it was a glitch, at first unintentional. I don't know my ROM hack, so correct me if I'm wrong. That allowed you to jump out of an air slide. Here's the problem. If you use the regular sliding method, you have a tough time getting it to work sometimes. S down jump for sliding is how the franchise usually handles it. Problems. There's this nickel. It's probably... I don't know, I tried to get it, but yeah. So that nickel's a little exact without weapons. Of course, I just did wheel cutter. And the thing with jump slide jumping really start to get me here. I am because I watched the Flashman streams a while back. I am in fact aware of being able to air slide on the second garnet. Oh, now Yoku blocks. So I'm not sure about the number of enemies here. I never really paid attention to it, but it has a bit of an oversaturation of different gimmicks that it just forgets about. I mean, I suppose this that makes some sort of sense, but how did I miss that? I suppose it makes sense, like, look what you can do with this gimmick. Except you can also make a good level with a limited number of gimmicks and enemies at your disposal. Which is how I look at things, at least. There we go. Now, here's a problem. I mean, I suppose this one probably isn't too bad. Oh, I need to jump. I almost got it too. But then there's another room with these that is beans. Oh. Hold on, let me just get my shit together. Oh, there. This is mostly just me playing badly, though. Case in point. Wait. What did I just do? Yes, Ederville, I just noticed. What? How do you miss that? Oh well. Oh well. I have this key. It's precious. I will protect it. Must protect the key. Also must be very afraid of the... Hold on, I have a better idea. Must have more shinies. Oh my god. And now we're here. Here, the stage mostly forgets about, for the most part, kind of forgets about the air sliding, or at least how it's used, and just this. Oh, my brain wasn't particularly on when I did that, but oh, that worked out just fine. And now we have these guys standing on nothing. Like, I mean, again, have an aesthetic. It conveys things. It doesn't focus on here's what you need to do. Even though we don't do a very good job of hold on. Even though we don't do a good job of telling you right now. Here is where the lack of aesthetic absolutely did a number of me. If only I kept that key. If only. What? Oh, port air slide. Port air slide, and I'm going to have to run. Yeah. In truth, all this holds is a freaking nickel. Hold on. And of course, Flash Stopper is disabled. Oh god. So yeah, another way to really get me to not like a level, demonstrate the design mentality that I feel is outright wrong. Which this level sort of does. Lack of aesthetic is one of them. It just focuses on things and not being obvious about them. At all. Get me out of here. Okay, hold on. I think I'm going to attempt something. Which I learned was possible. Yeah, I suppose it would be worse if I... Oh god. If I... Ow. Okay, wait. I need to actually think this through. Okay, that was a little overdone. Get over it. Oh my... Today, it's Soul Plays Badly! Episode 50! Forgetting about weapon ammo! What? Ow, I can't! I have no idea how... What? I kind of have no one to blame but myself for that one. This level. This level. So apparently it takes too long for the block snake to get there. Well then. But, well, I should still be able to say this. Oh my god. I'm sorry for this. My apologies. Air slide. Wait, Eder, you had a list? Even so, this is still on number 2 at most, because number 1 is still driving Rush Jet into a pit in escape sequence. Yes, I actually did that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Go away. Go away. I mean, I suppose there's one thing I like about what's exactly aesthetic is the music, which is Silver Fallen Angel, which is a Super Robot Wars thing, which kind of means I like it. Okay, get me out of here, please. Thank you. Okay, almost out of here. Then there's this boss, which I'm kind of perfectly fine with, even though I suck at fighting him. Oh wait, I also need to remember to shoot the air slide top man. Ow! No, come on. Ow! Yeah. Oh, it's time to bust out the Grab Buster and completely miss it. Please, give me health! Oh my god. Boss battles is good, but I don't exactly do it justice. Come on, come on, come on. Ow. Whoops. Oops. Well, let me just concentrate and not completely suck at this boss like last time. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Finally. Wait, oh my god, I forgot to get that nickel a second time. Wait. Yeah, apparently I got that nickel room, which I thought was obligatory, messed me up so bad that I forgot to get the nickel the first time, and it still messes me up to the point I forgot to get the nickel a second time. Ow. Yeah, needless to say, I kind of disagree with like half the scores here. But yeah, the other part what makes me, which kind of screams or whispers faulty design philosophy to me is that this is only if as I think the slide jump is indeed a glitch. If this built around a glitch in a ROM hack, like you kind of don't do that. I can't really explain it too well. And the title is Holy Crap, Megaman can air slide. And since the introduction is messed up to boot by the signs being out of sync, this... oh god. You're right, Pyro, I don't know what it means. Air sliding. Yeah. Jump on platforms, hit springs. This level didn't indeed what Yuppie said, it didn't even do all that hot with the gimmick. Yeah, and extra mid-air mobility is not something I really have problems with. But then I would say logically that you would just have air slide and a double jump. that would make a bit more sense, even though if you focus your mind on you can jump out of a slide, it actually kind of makes sense. It's just weird, this level. I'm conflicted as of what is good about it and what is bad, but overall I agree that, oh my god, I do not like it. Which actually seems to be a problem that some of the judge least favorites have, according to the respective judges. It seems. Yeah. And that's also a problem, and I don't think I managed to say that while I was getting a little and was attempting to explain the things about this level. Is you have a bit of action, and then you have waiting for a snack. Yep. It does work all it well. What? Yeah. Gary, that is kind of how it works. Like, and let's think about it. I mean, let's think about this. If you jump after sliding, you can't mid-air slide again. You know what you get when that happens? You get what Fireman in Rock Force was at first. Where his downward firestorm had a shot limit instead of a hard limit, and therefore had infinite jumps, like frickin' Sonic Boom Knuckles. And if that's the case, then you might as well design a level around that. Which, come to think of it, might actually be cool if you have a infinite air slide level where you just air slide at infinitum. Although, come to think of it, that's probably frustrating. Anyway, Ace. Reading this review, that's when I realized that not having an aesthetic was what I had a big problem with. Oh, no, wrong button. Yeah, the Fireman was cool in Rock Force, and he still is, but when he had that lack of shot limit, which I should know, because I beta tested it and got that, if it still had that, you could do silly things like outrace the platform at the end of Deathman stage. You could cheap half of the bosses. It was just so hilariously broken. Yeah, lack of graphics makes no sense. It lets the level make no sense. You forgot a thing, Ace. You people could also want to throw their desk out of the window along with it. Nitpick. Yeah. Yep. I said as such about the nickels. Nickels are awesome and they allow for optional challenges that you wouldn't want on a main path. But they can get ridiculous, and still shouldn't be ridiculous because there are limits. Yeah. Anyway, I can finally get out of tier 5. Yes, Mick. Yes, the old desk jokes were exactly what came to mind when I was talking about the desk. You go tell that story if you like. And I'll just also convey it on stream. But I need to go buy frickin' hard hat. Yes, thank you. Now, since, who was it? Binary on to see the sliding animation. It looks like he's kicking something. It's like Captain Falcon method does a Falcon kick. So, Rush Coil is, oh god, Rush Coil is a Guardian. And Rush Jet is a Gutsman platform. And then Sakugarne is a, I'm not entirely sure what that is. Alrighty then. Back to tier 5. For a level that I did pick for standing out and having some potential that apparently got rather severely marred, and I don't see or remember how. It's not this one. Also, no, I will not touch that. I tried it off stream and it was just ugh. Oh wait, it was this one. It was Alakdan by M9N. Hold on. God. Excuse me, I'll get this back up. Yes, there we go. So, Alakdan. Loading times. I still kind of want to. I still want to kind of stream some of the hard hat games eventually, for old time's sake. And now for the gimmick, which is also a MaGMML Rock Force gimmick. That said, it is actually pretty introduced well here, I'd say. There's a fan theme to kind of keep you from progressing and passing the screen before the water could have done its thing. Although, I do remember me missing this somehow. So I'm not sure how I got past that before. The memory of the lower tiers, for the most part, they're either clear or they're fuzzy. This is a level where it's for some reason fuzzy, and oh god. Also, fun fact, I'm still trying to air slide. I've been in that level a little too long. Alright, that's not how you deal with the screen, that's such. Oh, I did it. Good screen. Good enemy setup, that one. Hold on, no, wait. I'm just looking for all the things. Oh god, and then there's... and then there's this, for some reason. Hold on. Let me just... with no hands, mind. Oh my god, no. No. I'm out of here. This one was less where I was surprised. Why was it only in tier 5? Mind, I didn't pay a lot of attention to it. Wait, is this a... I don't remember being here before. Oh god, no. Yeah, Mick, that's a good point. The water is probably still a little slow, which is probably how I missed it the first time. And now I could have used that, damn it! Oh no, I'm out of here. Yeah, the thing is, I never caught the upper path before, so 2, 1. Oh, and the 0 also counts in the countdown. And I can jump. This has been established. Wait, what? Why did that play... right. Let's try this again. The good news is I have another attempt at that E-tank. Oh god. I should probably have stopped that, spine the first time. Or Gabriel, or whatever the name of that thing is. Jeez. So many different names for single Megaman enemies. Of course, sometimes I just know neither of them and call, for example, brain breaks for Megaman 6, I just call them intellectually honest guys. Bye. Oh, of course that wouldn't work. Yes! Yes, indeed. I'll just go arrows, super arrows, the solution to everything. And the sad thing about this is that skip would not have been possible without that invisible block. Yep. So, now I'm actually curious what happened. Well, it does do something with the gimmick, and it in fact does slightly more than with the gimmick than Rock Force, I'd say, actually. Pyro, that was kind of the point. Overall was fine with this level, but it isn't a particularly strong contender, I'd say, personally. Send it around. Yeah. Yeah, there are a few places where the enemies are actually kind of clever, and then there's quite a few sections where there's just enemies that are almost clever, except not really. What the... Oh my god. Yes, that is also true. It's only has one gimmick, and and the enemies are more of a problem than the fact that that gimmick wasn't used well. Because it wasn't used terrible in a terrible manner. Here's where I feel a lot of the judges are all kind of miss something at least. Because you mash buttons to get away from the water, you jump out of the water to get away from the water, etc. That's not really the problem. Although, yes, implementing another dev kit gimmick would have been good. Okay, no. I'm having a lot of problems today. There we go. Yeah. There we go. So next, we go quite a bit further to this one. Neon Man made me smile, but then came this level. The idea of this level alone. Yeah, it does feel average, that stage. It does feel average, like them. But it's not exactly terrible or sounding bad by any stretch of the imagination. A Megaman for all seasons. Already sounded intriguing, and I did not know that it was referencing anything until I watched Fletchman's streams. Where, well, Sea Saber was there, where Sea Saber showed up. October 15XX. A Megaman for all seasons. Yes. Right, oh. Yeah, same here. I just by the idea alone, it just drums most of the levels in this tier, and oh god, I'm still trying to air slide. Yeah, exactly. It just feels like a tier 6 stage. Of course, I do have to say that the idea could be executed a lot better, which becomes a bit more evident towards the end. I also found all the nickels very easily, and the nickels were really enjoyable in IMO. the references that I still kind of don't get. Not sure what it was called. Manful Seasons, I believe that was called. I mean, when I just see this, I just see fancy. And ow! Oh, come on. Yes. I'm not entirely surprised by that, Nick. Clearly, that became the community favorite. I mean, well executed. This could have been like, what, twice as high? Also, the idea just kind of falling apart made more sense when I learned that Z-Saber was more of a Megaman watcher instead of a player. And having never designed a level before, period, which I want to say, or not having designed any level before, this is quite the pleasant surprise. I mean, I remember playing another first level by a guy who would later equally surprise me by improving by leaps and bounds, which you should see in my Mega Maker streams. First level of Davian Star, the guy was Lighting Extractor, which screamed first level, but was sort of fine if you knew exactly what Megaman was. And then the second level just shows thoughtful design. But then comes this level. I believe this was the first nickel I actually found. And now for spring. Oh boy. Oh wait, there we go. It's... And apparently this was perfectly intentional just because it was funny. Do I need this? I kind of don't. B. Oh god. Better solution, just scroll the thing off screen. Shrimp? 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 Oh, come on, I should be able to do this. I mean, this is where things get weird, and partly because non-animated tiles. I mean, I suppose Flooded Castle because spring is very rainy. There we go. Go up. And now for what is probably the thing that I am really struggling with in this stage. The squid, because missiles. Oh, the squid, I just don't like that thing. Rip Thomas More, sorta. This is where I got really confused, like, why quicksand? It was only once again after I watched the stream that I realized that it dawned on me that beach, summer. So in that sense, it makes sense, except, yeah, it's the sand just falls from the sky, and for that reason, the level stops feeling coherent. B, you know what? Have Hornet. Okay, sorry, I need to pay more attention. I don't think I'm going to keep streaming for particularly long this time. I was already a bit tired when I started it, because this week, again, has been insane. What with me joining, what, 2, 3 Discord servers in that week alone? One of which was busy, and one of which is busy. Ugh. You seem a serious fellow. How did you know I'm ahead? And there's Komusaman, which oddly enough is easier than he already is, because already got hit wonderful, because lack of invincibility frames. Like, why? There we go. Heavily nerfed Komusaman indeed. Dialogue. Yes, yes, yes. The dialogue was just... was just right. But... yeah, and given what I said, and just what I learned about Sea Saber, yeah. Still good, still... Again, this level made me smile like crazy. Well, that was kind of the point. You started nicely, but... yeah, good concepts. Execution leaves some to be desired. Yeah, exactly. And again, it's Angel makes a very good point here, that there could have been more layout. That's a thing that would have really made this level the same four the same section 4 times, except the section is longer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this offers not much in the way of conventional design. Also, by Etherville, it doesn't offer a whole lot of design, but in the traditional sense, but it's still pretty good. And that's fixed, apparently. Yeah, actually, kind of same. Although I would personally like to see slightly more design in the conventional sense, and so a bit as slightly more challenge in it. Basically. So there's another level that I have between parentheses, I believe is the word. This is not the one. But I'm just going to probably skip Starman Recreation. Especially since I added the air slide level to the list. Oh, wait, shit. Okay, fixed. Oh, I have the weirdest ID! Motion sickness warning, though. What? No. God damn it! Oh, I want to fight the boss if that's so bad and die. Yes. Yes, indeed, Sparkman. So, the tier 5 boss. When I got here, I was this close to not liking it, and then, thank goodness, I figured out what was going on. Is that metal? You know, I completely regret not taking me IRL into this fight. I mean, imagine, just imagine, you invoking your Lord, the power of your Lord and Savior, and then turning around and asking, "Is this me in real life?" Oh no, I just said a bit incantation. Lord and Remover will come into this raid full of hate and anger. He will hate me because I said something about me in real life. So, Elewufro, dear God. He's not the 2 bosses that come after him, but he is pretty tough. This is where the game kind of stops screwing around with the tier bosses completely. Okay, this is the attack that I have the most practice with, without a doubt. So that's here go. Here we go. There. Then where does he drop it? Underneath? Ow. Okay, that was not how you dodge that. Ow. I swear I was better at dodging this attack at one point. Oh, no. Oh, come, Soulephant, please. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait. He's immune to Grab Buster. Of course he is. Damn it. I need a plan. I'm dead. Of course. Well then. Cooperate, Soulephant, thank you. Ow. This reminds me of when I was still actually Let's Playing and recorded a blind run of Megaman Dr. Wily's final attack, but then Camtasia did something weird and refused to record audio for 2 of the episodes, and by the time I noticed that, it was late. Too late, even. Oh, God. Oh, shit! I was too slow on the draw there. And obviously the Frost Tower, or whatever it's called, is an attack that I have absolutely no practice with. Will you die, please, Spazzes? Ugh. You know what? You're asking for it. Oh, it's not wire. Bees! Not bees. Blade? Probably blade. Yes, it is. Oh, please! Alright, there we go. So, yes, indeed. Let us get to tier 6. Where I've marked 4 levels. Although I may probably only do 3. The first level is Man, which is in the same vein as Legdam. I kind of wonder how it ended up as low as it did. Mostly because the level design, at least on the main path, is very solid, I find. Very solid. But there are still problems. And although I don't personally consider this one, the enemy selection is really generic. Although in this stage, it's kind of the point. Also, I recognized this music before, but then... But I just couldn't remember for the life of me that it was from Megaman... What was it? Is it CXA? CX Advent? Well then. Where is the... Field cutter? Here we go. It's really just mats, shield attackers, and Joes this level. Which again is, I suppose, the point. Oh, that's a nickel room, and I'm supposed to go down here. Well then. There's Joe's throwing grenades, which is something I just like. And barriers, which I also consider a very helpful addition to stage design. I needed that. Hold on. I need to go get this thing. Now, here is where I got caught off guard a little. Because the following uses boss music for the official games. Not mid boss music, boss music. Thus, when I died, I got confused, thinking this was a level with no checkpoints. Of course, I should have seen it coming that this wasn't a... Of course, I should have seen it coming that there was more stage to it. Hi, wait a minute, Geometry-Megaman. Oh yeah, I literally just... Hi UP, I literally just checked what little there was of your MagMammal 2 LP. And then I checked your profile for reasons, and then I just saw that, so I could actually tell. Oh god. Also, my apologies if I'm playing particularly badly today. That's something that's just a thing. Then again, I am a dying Dutchman. There's an introduction to the mines. There's level design going on in this level, which is why it has me so surprised that it is placed as low as it is. At least, I feel surprised. Oh god. Hold on. It showed up on your homepage? Really, Yuppie? I'm kind of surprised that anything I do shows up on someone's homepage. Okay, let me just... Oh, Matt, please! Matt! Okay, that probably isn't a good idea. Let me just pea-shoot that. And then reveal Grabbuster, because Grabbuster is amazing. And I love it. Okay, focus. Soul, focus, focus, focus. Focus and hit your hard hat on the death spikes. Wonderful. So one arguable problem was the enemy selection and the gimmicks being very basic. And the other kind of has to do with the boss in a way. Oh my god, I remember that. I remember the following things, which I will get to once I actually get to the boss. Die please, Joe, thank you. Okay, I'm going to have to request that my role on the MagMammal 3 server be changed to Dying Dutchman sooner or later. That's just what I am, a Dying Dutchman. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired. Wait a minute. I mix everything up. No. Focus. Oh, no. Please. Please. Let's not hit my head this time. Thank you. Okay, then. No. Ugh. Okay. I kind of ran out of things to say about this level. That is, if I want to say them just in time. And then here's things where you... It looks like you can go to the side, but can't. Joy. Let me try this again, shall we? Shall you? Whatever. So tired. Okay, going up. Yes! Gotcha. Wow. Ooze, thank you. No! There is your streamer being bad at video games. Fine, then I'll do it this way. Come on, at least that thing needs to die. There we go. 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 Oh, whoops. The count bombs kind of stopped me there. Then we just rush coil. And I go try and get a nickel that I actually missed on my first playthrough. This is of course for better or worse, considering this extremely low ceiling, and I just realized the checkpoint is way back, so I will probably not do that. Oh boy. Okay, so another thing that keeps a otherwise very sane stage down a little, nickels. Ah, no. Okay. Ah. teleport you off screen again. And then get a grenade on my head, anyway. Yes. Okay, we're pretty much back. Come on, thank you. Oh, okay. And now it's just, now I'm just like I usually am when I play video games in silence. There's two ways I tend to play video games, really. One is talking to myself and bipping! Pretty much like I sort of do when streaming most of the time. And the other is me being silent like I was, I guess, before now. Fun fact, when I started audio testing for these streams, which I needed to do considering I added a whole bunch of filters, I decided to audio test by finding some frustrating tier bosses. Which, oh yes, there are. Oh yes, I can walk into pits. Yes, I can. I keep missing it. Okay, you shot me from off screen, that's not cool. Thank you, Joe. I think I might as well... Oh, I really do have sort of a smaller hitbox, I guess, when doing that. Not sure this would have worked if it was Megaman. Should probably check that out. Then again, I have so many things to do. So many. And sometimes the way I feel about that can be summarized with the letter A over and over. In other words, so much to do. Oh! Alright, let's actually not don't completely suck at this like last time. I mean, and this final stretch is good. And then we have a boss. Fun fact, the boss, Joe Man. Before I went into MagMammal 2, I kind of checked the wiki sometimes and some spoilers on TV tropes, because TV tropes ruins lives and all, and I remember an arena boss being banned, and it was Joe Man, and then I saw Joe Man, and you see how he fights, and I just thought at first, why is this guy barred from the arena? This guy is a little hard to hit because of being shielded, but he's not too bad. What is bad is the absolute monstrosity known as Showman R. Because a harder version of a boss fight, that's fine. With more stuff that the boss does. It's not so fine when it is spread over 3 phases. Ow. Not so fun when it's spread over 3 phases on a boss that tends to be shielded. But and you see none of the new stuff on the first phase. That brings the level down quite a bit, despite it being optional, as you're about to see. Yeah, that. Look, but here's the thing. I actually forgot to say that. Why didn't I just say that? The stage conveys every single thing the boss does. Conveying something that the boss does, including something that the boss will do in the stage beforehand, is actually pretty good. Although I don't think literally explaining the entire boss in the stage is a good idea. Not so much, that is. No, the bonus bosses... Hold on. Even though because they... Yeah. And that's an awesome idea, actually. See, snipers, Joe Man are being Joe Man with in an Apache, in a Walker, basically anything you see a Joe in. That would be awesome. Not designed for being beat with. Here's where I don't really get Angel, but oh well. Oh, the bosses. Well, as far as I'm concerned, all of them are nickel nukes. The main path is, you know, it's a stage. It's a pretty well designed one at that. Now, once again, I may have to poke out of it. That require patience and timing. Never mind. I don't have anything to say about this one. Yeah, the reflection blocks, they're so good. In general. They're useful. Very useful. In fact, it's like second to the noble nickels how useful those reflection blocks are. Yeah. Yep. Joe Manor. Yes. Oh my god. I took so long with that fight myself when I did it. And I just took so long, burnt so many E-tanks. And remember, up until that point I was like, what's so bad about this? And then, oh. And then, oh. And then the fight dragged on and I was like, oh. Yes, and there's this too. I've seen some people indeed miss the nickel. Anyway, I'm conflicted on what I should do next. You know what? I'll do this level, and then I'll stop because I'm tired and I'm noticing that I'm not as entertaining as I or good at video games as I normally am. So, by Schmidt-Kalkan Crystal Lab. This was a level that would also selected later, but for a different reason. It's not terrible. It isn't in my least favorite corner, but there's something I said about Napoleon Man stage. I mean, not entirely agreeing with Ace here, or just feeling that he docked a little much for something that isn't an issue. That I feel isn't enough an issue. This stage demonstrates that sometimes what was pointed out in that review is in fact an issue. So, why not pick this stage? It does look pretty good and there are ideas there. But it could have done a better job of it, to be honest. Also, not a fan of the color scheme here. A bit too monochrome. Here's a first problem. There's wheel cutters in the background, but they're kind of easy to miss. And if you miss the wheel cutters, this stage gets confusing fast. Like, okay, it's clear you need force weapon user for this, but what weapons? Here you need to use this super arrow is the best idea. Mostly because you can't rush colleges everywhere, and rush jets, you kind of need open spaces for that, which aren't exactly here. Also, don't go there, there's death. Now here, if you don't think of wheel cutter, you're going to run out of super arrows so fast. Nothing here either. No. Get back. Now I dare guess that this is also going to be death. I haven't found this out yet. Except this isn't, Except this isn't, this is a path that I haven't seen before. Oh my god. Oh, wait a minute, I think this is going to lead to a nickel. No, just tanks. That's... I don't kind of need. Don't kind of need. These platforms. The thing that was pointed out in the Boilerman stage, gimmicks should respawn if the player fails to utilize them. Or kill them. These platforms don't come back down. This becomes a problem due to how the stage is designed. In one spot in particular. And I think I may have passed one of the spots even, where it does become a problem. See, here you jump ahead. It's pretty obvious what you need to do there. Especially if you have started going right there. This also sort of looks like you need to get on these things. And then the stage design kind of does the rest. But I am approaching the point where this gets crazy. But no, this just... See, I'm tired, I don't even use the right words. Here is what can happen if gimmicks don't respawn. Here? So see this. There's platforms, no problem. There's a platform in the middle, but you jump on that and you're like, wait, there's a boss door! Except... yeah. You can't go to the boss door and now your ride is gone. Oh, and to fix it, you need to come up with the idea of wheel cuttering up a wall. Oh, hold on. Speaking of wheel cutter, let me actually use that. So really, I picked this stage to illustrate that. Yes, it's not that I don't think gimmicks not responding can be a problem. It's just context. And in this case, the stage kind of has a few problems where, a few instances where the gimmick not respawning can be a huge problem. Then there's Chillman, which is more of a personal problem of mine, as I suck at fighting Chillman. Stop it, Chillman. Stop it. No! Bad. Now this is not necessarily me being extra bad at video games today, this is me legit not being good at fighting Chillman. No! Wait, are you weak to... Do you take damage with Grab Buster? Yes. And let me just... constantly... No! Oh, come on. Chill, man, please. Okay, maybe it is me being extra bad at video games. Because that was... Case in point, I'm tired. Yes, and Pyro illustrates that thing about the stage. I mean, if it conveyed wheel cutter usage and if the platforms actually came down, again. The rising platforms. It could have been like tier 9. And there are some people that complain about that section, but I just made it happen on my tries to that section. Yeah, but I mean, I like the platforms, so they don't respawn and then there's the one right in front of another boss door. Can't think of it, I just realized. Both gimmicks, namely the usage of what is intended to be wheel cutter and the platforms, it's both rising. I'm not even entirely sure Schmidt thought of that. But that packs out great. Yeah, there's randoming the wheel cutter with infinite ammo. That's probably something that should have been done. Even though there are several reasons why you may not run out of it anyway. Namely, that it is a conveyor and so you might think of super arrow instead. But that's just a different problem as an answer to another problem, so that doesn't really matter. Moot point. Except you have infinite lives, that's right, infinite lives, and ammo running out is a massive issue. Yes, when I play through the stage, the feeling, what best summarizes it is how I felt about it is confusion. I was very confused with this one. Anyway, as you may have noticed, if you stuck around this long, whether you're watching live and I don't know it, or viewing this later, as you may have noticed, I am tired. So I'm going to have to stop here. it just... I kind of want to... there's a lot of other things that I also want to do, but can't, and it's just busy, and it's tiring, and it tired me out, so... that's MagMammal 3. Thank you so much for coming, or watching this, after I stop the stream, and, see you tomorrow for Mega Maker, or Megaman Maker. It's not even... But that's a topic for tomorrow. And thus, see you tomorrow.